Hey, what's up, you guys? UFOPROOF here, and happy Easter. Um, it is, in fact, it is Easter. Uh, get some light in here. Yeah, there we go. And of course, we're all quarantined in our houses, shelter in place, and all that good stuff. Um, so I'm just putting on a little alien light. Anyway, yeah. So for anyone who's still quarantine or sheltering in place, I'm right here with you. This shit sucks. um, but I was already quarantined in place before coronavirus because we just live in the middle of fucking nowhere. So it's like it's either this or in the dirt outside. So, I got a bunch of cool toys, so I'd rather hang out inside. But um yeah, what up, Niels? How you doing, buddy? Happy Easter. I'm not particularly religious or anything like that. Far from it, to be exact. But yeah, I appreciate religion and I respect people's, religious beliefs and stuff they like to do and what they like to celebrate. So, um, if you are a religious person, you believe in Jesus Christ or whatever, and more power to you. Just don't go shoot up abortion clinics, all right? That's the only thing I ask is not to do that. Um, but so what's going on in the world of ufology? Well, not that much. um, so there's some other topics that I wanted to bring up that like have to deal with it or whatever with ufology, but um, uh, I think this really this coronavirus really sucks, and I think the biggest reason why it's hurting me or us is because how it's affecting our ability to study UFOs. And uh yeah, so it really fucking puts a damper on everything because no one's outside viewing the sky. No one wants to go outside, and when you're outside you got a fucking mask on, you got fucking all these precautions you have to take, so no one's wanting to fucking go out and look for UFOs, and they can't look up at the sky because they're too busy making sure that the person next to them is 6 feet away. And so I think it's really affecting our ability to UFO hunt. um which leads me to another point. I think people, should start focusing on getting different kinds of equipment for in case shit like this happens. I used to have the perfect setup. I destroyed it on accident. That's a whole nother story. But in fact, I still actually have it. Uh, yeah, right here. And I think you guys remember this. Like this Zumba, camera. And this ain't no fucking toy. It's all painted. It looks all fucked up, but I painted in and it peeled off. But it's like fucking brand new. This thing, you know, this is no joke. And I had this set up on a tripod outside, and uh, I could it has 36 times optical zoom, so I could zoom into something at night 36 times optically. And then I had an electronic doubler on it, which I could zoom in like 64 times. So I could like read your license plate from a mile away in pitch black dark. So it was great. So I could track UFOs in the freezing cold or whatever. I wouldn't have to stand outside. I could just do it all on my computer. It was fucking great. And I couldn't figure out how to stream it live, but I mean I did, but it was crappy. Um but yeah, people need to think about shit like that, like coming up with their own equipment and their own ways of going out and UFO hunting. Like if take uh UFO Lou in Australia, he just sets his cameras up with his lasers and just lets them run all night. He don't even go out and hunt anymore. Because after a while, it'll start fucking your neck up. Especially if you have night vision equipment and shit like that, which most of us do. So it really fuck your shit up. And I'm sorry for anyone who's tuning in and saying, "Oh, I can't believe I missed it. I can't believe I missed your show." I'm sorry. I'm doing it weird fucking time. I will be doing it later today. I just want to try to get for everybody in the world, you know. So I get bitched at a lot for doing it at the wrong times for people who live in England or Australia, as opposed to people who live in or fucking Austria or Germany or, you know, or America to South America. Hey, what up, Cons? How you doing, homie? Happy Easter. Yeah, so are you sheltering in place? That's what I'm stuck doing, you know. And yeah, I normally don't do shows at this time. But I'm trying to get to everybody on the whole world since it's Easter and I'm stuck in place anyway, so I'm gonna do it later today. I just decided to start it at midnight, and then when I wake up, I'll do one, and then I'll do one in the afternoon, and then at night. Yeah, self-isolation, right? You know, self-quarantine. You know, what can you do? But that shit's fucking scary, dude, because I mean, it's just spreading around like a motherfucker. And you want to know what really blows my mind, Cons? This really blows my mind. That the fucking um where are all the crazy conspiracies from the right? And they just fucking stopped. Like, I don't understand what happened. Like, I just assumed every fucking maniac on the right, every single fucking um, you know, fucking Pizzagate believer and shit would be all over it. Oh, this coronavirus was put out by the Democrats. You know, the coronavirus was created by Democrats to fucking destroy the Republican Party, to bring down Donald Trump. Like, you know, fucking, you know, that way they could all get together and rape babies and shit. Like, you know, this where the fuck is that? I was just wondering, like, what happened to that? They did have some chemtrailers. Oh, really? They're like, the chemtrails are putting out the coronavirus and shit, you know. Fuck, of course. But I'm just surprised I haven't seen any crazy ass conspiracy theories from the right, like that are like really prevalent, you know. Planes spreading the virus over Italy. Oh, brother. Where did that theory come from? Like, who brought up that conspiracy? Is it like an American site, or did you get it off Twitter or what? Because I haven't even heard of that. You know, this is the first time I'm hearing about it. So, but you know, not only am I social distancing, you know, from people like physically, but also online as well. I'm just like, yeah, I just don't even like to fucking search shit anymore, dude. Everything pisses me off. Probably some right-wing web news site or website. Yeah, news. Probably some right-wing news website. Yeah, news. Every right-wing news website is fucking fake news. Like, they will go out of their way to exaggerate or lie flat out about every single story and try to flip and twist everything to make, you know, Trump look good and Democrats look bad. I don't know why. What up, Benny? How you doing, buddy? Happy Easter. If you're a religious person, I don't know, Benny, but if you are, there you go. Yeah, but it wasn't very widespread. Oh, yeah, that's because it's like, you know, I don't even the right is like, you know what, we have to hold ourselves back, because even this one, they're like, this is fucking too far for anyone to even jump on. There's got to be a couple schizzos who are going off about it, but you know, it's a fucking created biological weapon by the government to fucking sterilize all white men, you know. And cause all fucking black women to get pregnant for some reason, and all the babies to become Muslims. I don't know. Whatever their stupid fucking nonsense they make up, you know. But I'm glad not to see it. I'll tell you that, dude. You know, I got a lot of respect for them for that. You know, that they, you know, because this is something I totally expected them to do. Hey, what up, Golf Man? Morning, buddy. See, just like this, like Golf Man, shit like this, and cons and shit. People who are on the other side of the world, you know, is why I'm doing this at this time. And I'll be doing another show later today, like when I wake up or whatever. I just want to start it at midnight on Easter and try to do it throughout the whole day so everyone gets a chance to come on and speak their piece and say what's up. What's crazy is that the left now are calling for more regulations of personal freedom than the right. What do you mean? As in, excuse me, example? Because I don't call for any. Yeah. But I mean, I wouldn't be fucking shocked, you know. But the thing is that the leftists, are so fucking years behind the right when it comes to extreme beliefs or whatever, that it kind of sucks, man. Like the left should have been right there going extreme right when the Tea Party started. They should have had the Tea Party on one side, and then should have had the fucking um coffee shop on the other, you know, and had them both fucking going, the coffee shop party and the Tea Party. Um, and the left should have went far fucking extreme, like, because I mean, that's what they did. They're like, fucking anything that Obama comes up with, we need to fucking destroy every single fucking thing. And so the left should have been doing the same thing. Like every single fucking thing that Bush did, we have to destroy, even though he already destroyed it himself. you know, we should have shut down the Republicans at every fucking turn. They should have fucking blocked and just delayed everything. That's all they fucking did. They made it impossible for Obama to get anything done. And then they bitched at him for not doing anything. But hard to explain the whole stay at home and wear masks. No, I mean, that's not really hard to explain. As you know, it's crazy different in Europe. But here, the left have already achieved everything and are losing ground now because they don't know what else to fight for. I don't really understand like your guys' right and left politics out there. Like it's not I don't really research it too much, like um you guys are already like fucking fucking lefties or whatever. That's what it just seems like to us, to like our because we're so far right with bullshit. Then you got people like Boris Johnson and Brexit and all that crap, and that's all you fucking hear about is. So, but you guys are a lot more liberal than we are, which is pathetic. um but yeah, the wearing masks and stuff, I totally agree with it, dude. We wear masks when we go out. Our left is kind of like Bernie, but probably even more left. Correct. I was going to say, like, to you guys, they're like, is not really like a lefty. They're like, I mean, he's left, but like he's not like far, far left. Over here, he's the most extreme leftist on earth. Over here, people are like, oh my God. But over there, people are like, yeah, it's just another lefty. Like he's not really extreme. There's a lot more extreme people over there. Potato, potato. um, and it sucks that fucking, and that's the thing. That's why I respect Bernie Sanders so much. I wish he would have fucking become my president, just because, like he knew, like, what, this is with the coronavirus going and everything that's happening, uh, that Joe Biden has the Democratic establishment on his side. He's got that. That means fucking the delegates, they split the fucking vote. The super delegates are gonna go for him. They're gonna fuck Bernie over anyway. So the only thing Bernie can do is hop on board Biden's train and try to fucking get him elected. That's it. And so the only way to do that is if he stops his campaign now and speaks to all his supporters and say, listen, we got to support him. It was hard with Clinton because we took it all the way to the convention and everyone hated her and knew that she cheated. And so we're like, we have to vote for someone who cheated and fucking, got our guy out. Like it's bullshit. So no one wanted to do it. But by doing what he's doing now, by dropping out like this, and, he's going to fucking, get his supporters to support Biden over Trump, which, I mean, hopefully he'll be able to do it. A lot of people are going to be pissed, but a lot of people just got a lot of respect for Bernie. So, um, and, and Joe Biden's fucking, he's good, but he's got too many flaws. I think Trump will fucking eat him alive, which really sucks, because Trump's an idiot. But, you got to understand is that half of the country are idiots. The 70 million people who voted for him are fucking morons. Like if you can't tell that this guy is fucking straight up, everything he does in the fucking presidency in the White House is to enrich himself, not to help the fucking country. When he's sitting there on Twitter and he's talking about, oh yeah, my speech about the coronavirus briefings are getting 8 million fucking views, and look at the ratings, I got the best ratings. And it's like, dude, they're watching because they're scared for their life, not because, like he's comparing the White House briefings to the Bachelor finale and shit. Like, if you can't see this man as an idiot, and doesn't care about the country. He thinks he's on a fucking reality show. There's something wrong with you. you know, US calling Obama a communist. We were like, what? Why? Yeah, right. It's so fucking, it's so funny, man. It's sad though, but he really is an idiot. With Joe Biden, I think he's got enough progressive record, to to be able to get the lefties on his side. And then the only thing is he's got to get Medicare for all. If he doesn't jump on that bandwagon, he's going to lose to Trump. And he might lose anyway. Like, it's going to be a close race. And so, Bernie dropping out now is the best thing he could have done. They don't have a choice, man. They got to go with him now. And he was vice president under Biden. However, usually when the president leaves office, the vice president will run. That's almost always how it goes. This is like the first time I can remember where the vice president didn't run. Clinton ran, and because she had that bitch on lockdown and everybody paid off, even Biden. And so he knew not to run against her, that she was going to had all the super delegates on her side. So he was like, fuck it, and then once they realized that in this election, they're like, oh, fuck, Bernie could actually fucking win. Everybody started fucking, they're like, please, Joe, you got to run. If Bernie gets in, we're all fucked. And so that's what really, they'd rather have Trump than Bernie. When it comes to like the Democratic, the establishment and shit, all these guys, they would much rather have Trump than Bernie, because with Trump, they still make a lot of money. They're still getting fucking paid. Everyone else is getting screwed, but they're making their money. If Bernie gets elected, all their kickback money is gone. He won't let that illegal shit happen. God doesn't exist. Sure he does. Trump is a narcissist and stupid, and it's shameful to watch him speak. It is. It's fucking embarrassing, man. And it's like, dude, we were supposed to be like the leaders of the free world. Like, we were like the #1 country in the world, and everyone looked up to us and respected what we said and shit like that. We had so much respect, and then all of a sudden Trump comes in, and we're a fucking laughing stock. Yeah, and he's so stupid. He doesn't realize it. He's like, no, they're laughing with me. That's how stupid he is. He thinks they're laughing with him, not at him, but they're laughing at him. He just don't get it. That's how dumb he is. It's really fucking pathetic, man. It's embarrassing. We're talking about the damn coronavirus. It's a fucking worldwide, it's a global pandemic. And he's going off about, I got the best ratings. I mean, like, they're having meetings over in Ireland, and his entire staff and the vice president, everybody went and stayed at Trump's hotel 180 miles away from where the meeting took place. And they're like, well, doesn't that seem kind of like you're going there just so Trump's making money? And they're like, no, that was the best place to go. Like, no, it's not. They're doing it. Everything he does is just so his company makes fucking money. Every tax break that he got rid of, I mean, you get to hear his stupid supporters are like, get rid of the estate tax. Like, any one of those fucks have an estate, and they don't understand. They're like, oh, it's for fucking rich people, but they're all just as stupid as he is, It's fucking sad. At Coin Paradise, this is a UFO channel. We do not talk about your fantasies. Who are you talking about? Coin Paradise. God is the only one who can help us right now. We need God. We need you, God, please. God might be the only person who could fucking help us right now. You know what? Hey, man, this is the one time where he might be fucking right. I mean, think about this, dude. That's why prayers don't work. Fact, I don't know about that. You find that if you research sociopathy, you find that Trump has all indignations of, oh, of course, dude, he's a total sociopath, 100%, dude. He's probably psychopathic. Not every psychopathic is a fucking murderer. You can probably meet psychopaths every day and don't fucking realize it. When it comes to psychology and sociology, he's got to be borderline psychopathic, but he's definitely a total sociopath. He doesn't understand human emotions and shit. Like, fucking people care. Like, he's talking about how one of the congressmen who got shot at the baseball game, He was like, oh man, and his wife was by his bedside, and she was crying, and she felt so bad that he got shot. And I was like, wow, that's amazing. I know my wife wouldn't do that. Like, he didn't understand, like, that's normal. He was like blown away that a wife would be sad that her husband got shot. That didn't fucking, he had no empathy for that. He just doesn't, he has zero empathy. He doesn't understand or care about other people. It's all about him and making money. It's all he gives a fuck about. He don't give a fuck about the country at all. He says, make America, he knows he's up there lying his ass off, tricking people who are stupider than he is, like Southern fucking Christian Baptist and shit like that. All these white evangelicals and shit. They all sit there and they're like, oh, we go with what the Bible says and shit like that, blah blah blah. Not a single one of them's ever read the Bible. They don't understand anything about it. They don't understand the moral side of it. They don't understand the historical side to it, the ethical side of it. Nothing. They just fucking, they're just cafeteria Christians where they just regurgitate fucking shit that they've heard their parents spew out, shit like that. And they're like, yeah, and we're going to heaven. They don't fucking know what the fuck the Bible's about. They don't have a clue. It's fucking, it's sad, man. And so and then it's easy to trick people like that. Like, religious people are fucking highly, they're easily manipulated. As all like religious people are, dude. The more religious you are, the more the more gullible you are, and the more easier it is for you to be manipulated by propaganda and shit. That's a fucking fact. That's an absolute fact. And another thing is the same goes for UFO people, which is why it's so important that we do what we do on this channel and keep our heads level and shit like that, and don't fall for the bullshit, because it is so easy for our people, our community, to fucking fall for bullshit and fall for propaganda and lies and shit like that without actually researching it. So at least there are people who are like us who are fucking grounded in reality and need facts and logic, and can fucking come up with answers by deducing the information we have, and not just believing that Nibiru is about to crash into us and destroy us all and fucking shit like that, like so it was like we have to be real careful, and that's why it's important that we do what we do on this channel, and we don't go down that fucking path that everyone else goes down to, so they can get their views and hits and shit like that. I mean, we might not be the biggest, but we're the fucking best, man. you know Absolutely, that's right, man. Flat Nibiru, right? Adam says, I agree. Yep. By the way, your UFO has crashed. You're bang on, Kyle. Thank you. That's right. Exactly. But that's the truth, you guys. You guys know what's up, man. That's why we do what we do on this channel, and fucking, we spread our message the way we do it, and let people know that we're not all idiots. We're not all gonna fall for the same bullshit that gets spewed out by a bunch of fucking retards in the UFO community. I mean, fuck, man. You guys going around talking about, fucking the Anunnaki, fucking draconians, and just a bunch of bullshit. And they're like, oh yeah, well, fucking, there was a portal to hell opened up at CERN, and like, shut the fuck up, dude. Like, you guys make up this shit based on zero fucking evidence, except for somebody wrote something, or you saw a video on fucking YouTube or on someone's blog, and you're like, oh yeah, that's definitely real. Like, it's like they just want their fantasies to become true. So do I. Everyone wants their fantasy to become true. All right. I understand this. However, if you just, you're going to take your fantasy and believe that it's true, then everything's fucking true. And then you will never know what the real truth is. The real truth could be sitting there staring you right in the face, and you'll miss it because you're too busy locked in believing in your fantasy is real. I'd rather have the truth, even if I'm wrong. And that's the problem. A lot of guys, they won't accept it. They're like, no, it's got to be this, or it's nothing. And you know what? I can be wrong. What up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Al M, what happened in Cleveland and Detroit? Was that sighting real? I'm not sure what sighting you're talking about. Was it recent, or what kind of sighting? Can you describe it? Hey, what up, Sean? How you doing, buddy? Yeah, I haven't heard any of the please Al M tell me about the sighting because I want to know. I haven't been looking into anything and 10 flashing lights. Nah. Uh-uh. That's interesting. I just put up a video not too long ago, a couple months ago or whatever, about some flashing lights over the ocean. Yeah, send me the link. Oh, you know what? You're not going to be able to send me the link here. Can you uh can you email it to me? Um can one of you guys put up my email for LM so he can send me that fucking video? Because I want to see it, please. Plastic bags in the wind, UFOs. That's the thing. Like the fucking goddamn balloon summoners. These people are out there praying, believing that they're summoning UFOs. I'm not saying you can't summon a UFO, okay? I'm not saying that. I'm saying these guys were filming balloons and calling them UFOs. That's what I'm saying. I'm not going against the fact that, you could be fucking, mentally, telepathically putting it out there that you're wanting to see a UFO and a UFO shows up. I've had it happen to me. I understand it. I understand that that's a possibility. I'm just saying what these guys are doing is bullshit and they're filming fucking balloons. That's all I'm saying. That's what they were doing 100%. And uh it turns out that actually one of the balloon summoners actually fucking uh converted and fucking left. They mutinied against the rest of the balloon summoners and was like, nah, that shit's bullshit. You guys are fucking filming balloons, fucking they are like, Kyle's fucking right, it's fucking, we just gotta move on. Oh yeah, Third Phase has some good videos out. Exactly. I haven't seen what their last video was, but yeah, they've been putting out some good videos, man. Uh so I got mad respect for my boys, dude. For anyone who's watching now, who doesn't know, Third Phase and Moon and UFO Proof are we're like this. They're my fucking homies. No, like for real, like I'm the real, like they're really good friends of mine, Don't have your email on hand. It's it's the number 1 and then the letters UFO and then the number 4 and then the word truth at gmail.com. So it's 1 UFO 4 truth at gmail.com. So yeah, I'm unable to fucking put it up on screen for you guys right now. There you go. Thank you. That's it. Tough to debunk some of them. Oh yeah, man. I mean, shit. Sorry. That's what I like, is that they're putting out videos where it is tough to fucking debunk, and that's the thing. They're not just putting out any fucking crap that someone sends them, They're like, now they wait for the good shit now. Then, that's what we always talked about. Like that's what they should have done from the beginning, And of course, they're they're the ones who started UFO channels, so they had to figure it out and then, you know, um and then we fucking helped out and they became what they needed to become, dude, and helped change the narrative, you know. So it's like it's real important for what they did, man, to make a huge difference. It's because I mean the hoax videos and the craziness is not anywhere near the levels it was, when fucking UFO Proof started, that it was on a whole different level of craziness, dude. It was so fucking sad and embarrassing, these guys, they really helped us change the narrative. So and now it's really I don't even really see any fucking hoax UFO videos anymore. Blake interviewed me was a few years ago. Oh yeah, dude. Sent, sweet, perfect. Tyler had a video out a few hours ago. Yeah, I haven't seen it. I know he put it out, and I got a tweet from him or whatever, but I haven't seen. I haven't been fucking going on YouTube. Just shit going around here. It's going crazy and family life and all kinds of just nutso shit. And it's just a big fucking. I don't even want to get into it, But you want to see something cool though? Check this motherfucker out, dude. Bam. Is that sick or what, dude? Boom. That's fucking right, dude. How badass is that motherfucker, dude? Look at this shoots, man. Yeah, see that. Yeah. Hey, what up there, Phase Moon? You're the man, UFO proof. Thanks for the backup. Hey, hell yeah, dude. What's going on, Blake, Brent? Of course, man. Thank you for the super chat. Yeah, fucking yeah, these guys are the fucking yeah, yeah, get off your fucking dick for a minute, dude. No, they know it, dude. That it's these guys are the ones who fucking started, UFO channels and shit like that. And so what they did to step up and do the right fucking thing, and now they help totally change the narrative on when it comes to UFOs. So shit's taken a lot more seriously now, and there's I don't really see too much bullshit out there, and and if Third Phase of Moon, if Blake and Brent, if you guys didn't, and I'm not sucking you guys' dick right now, I'm being honest, man. If they didn't fucking step up and do what they did, if they didn't come and fucking jump into the fucking Shark Tank with all of us, you guys remember that shit. I know you do. Okay. If they didn't have the balls to come onto our fucking channel and fucking step up and deal with the bullshit that we were fucking giving them and stick through it, this shit would still be going. This shit would still be fucking going of just craziness left and right and all the UFO field, and you wouldn't know what to fucking believe. So it's like these guys made such a huge fucking difference for all of us, man. That I got nothing but fucking respect for these guys, and and I couldn't be more proud to call you guys my friends, man. You got a piece of strand of yarn on your hair. Yeah, exactly. That's all I got. What up, Ian Undercover? How you doing, homie? Sean says, I remember. Yep, that's right, dude. So for everyone watching who doesn't know, Third Phase came on to UFO Proof when we were given nothing but shit, when we were just going after every hoaxer and just talking mad shit. And you know how mean I can be, if you don't know, I can be fucking mean, and and they came on and we just tore them a new fucking asshole, and they kept coming back. And everyone would just talking mad shit out, like, fuck you guys suck, blah, 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 blah. And they kept coming back. I'm like, what the fuck? I'm like, maybe these guys are serious. Like, they really wanted to fucking talk to me. Like, I thought they were just, being fucking trolls and dumbasses. I'm like, these idiots don't fucking know what the fuck they're doing. And then after a while, I'm like, maybe I'll fucking hear them out, dude. And I did. And then, the rest is history. They liked the torture. Fuck no, they didn't like the torture. They hated that shit, We were giving it to them bad, man. But I think they knew that, we had the right idea and they had the right idea, and they wanted to, someone needed to lead the way. Obviously, we couldn't do it. It had to be them, especially at that time. They were the #1 UFO channel on YouTube. It still are. So like it had to be them. There was no other choice. It was either, Third Phase of Moon. If we didn't get them, we couldn't have got anybody. Third Phase and UFO Proof will be in it. The good, the bad, and the ugly. Oh, that'll be fucking awesome, dude. Won't that be good? That's a good idea, dude. Hell yeah, absolutely, man. Ooh, you guys should let me help with that, man. Oh yeah, definitely. Because that's fucking cool, man. I see it from a whole different perspective, But yeah, that fucking, oh, that's a good idea. That'd be really good too. Absolutely, man. Yeah, shit, dude. Oh, the archive footage will be great. Oh, I bet, dude. I got some archive footage too. That'd be a really good documentary. Yeah, see how Third Phase of Moon started, and yeah, UFO Proof definitely going to be in there for a smidge somewhere. Yeah, what a difference it all made, Yeah, Yeah, that's cool. Thanks for the super chat, though. Appreciate it. Yeah, a channel with only 7,000 subs, straightened out a channel with 500 subs. Oh yeah, that's where. Well, that's the thing. It's like they fucking, and I always have to point this out. They came to us. They came to a fucking lion's den. They fucking jumped into the Shark Tank. They came to us. Yeah, and it was up to us to fucking to make the choice and say, are we gonna believe them and see if they're gonna do the right thing and blah blah blah. And I said, I said, hey man, if they're willing to do what they're talking about, then we have to show our support, because we're not going to change the narrative if we just sit here and just talk shit about everybody all day. We're not making any difference. This is the only way we can make a difference, is if we can get them to do the right thing and exactly fucking what we talked about in our first emails to each other is exactly what has come true. And I mean, I can't be more proud of you guys, man. I mean, exactly what we talked about in our first emails is exactly what is happening right now. And I'm talking, this was years ago. And it all came true, dude. When you fucking want somebody to say you believe in something, you want it to happen, you just make it fucking happen. And that's exactly what happened. They make fucking documentaries, they put out real UFO videos. I mean, they do a good job of fucking, people got mad respect for them now. And like their whole narrative has changed. Like the way people view third phase of the moon has totally fucking changed. Like it's like it's exactly how what we were talked about, man, and it fucking worked. Oh, just wait. Oh, I like that shit, baby. Yeah, that was the fucking UFO-proof sneakers, dude. Check that shit out, dude. How fucking baller is that? Like, even a tongue. You guys can't see it, but even a tongue, and I got a fucking little. Hell fucking yeah, dude. Now do the same with Alex Jones. Yeah, I wish, man. And that's why we're proud of you, Kyle. Thank you, Golf, man. As well we should be. Right? Thank you, third phase. They are fucking sick, huh? How fucking cool is that, dude? Took them forever to fucking get here, man. Pissed me off, man. What up, Alex? Just Alex, YouTube. You just walked into UFOPROOF, man. If you didn't see, I was just showing off my kick-ass UFO-proof sneakers. Yeah, how fucking awesome is that, you guys? Right? I want to put them up for sale, but I don't think anyone will buy them. So I'm like, what's the fucking point? How much they fucking costed me. I couldn't charge any money for them. I couldn't make any money off of them. I think it cost them like $90, dude, to fucking get these shoes made. But man, they're fucking awesome. Fucking UFO-proof. They just got cool design on them. I fucking dig them. Love it. Yeah. So oh yeah, check this guy. Check out my new GoPro. This camera is fucking, it's so badass, man. And it shoots, I don't know if you guys can see there. See, it shoots at 4K at 60 frames a second, man. So I mean, the quality of this is fucking fantastic. Hit us up when you're done with the stream. Definitely, Blake, Brent, absolutely. I will hit you guys up as soon as I'm done with it. Oh yeah, because I want to talk to you about the other thing, man. But yeah, this camera's great, dude. I think it'll go up to it'll do 720 at 240 frames a second, man. So it does like super slow motion. It's all touch screen. I mean, this fucking little action camera is bad as fuck, dude. It's voice activated and shit. Like, oh, it's great, dude. I'm following for so long. You're awesome. Thank you, Benny. That's right. You've been on channel for a long time, man. Yeah, this love this little fucking action camera. The quality on it just looks fantastic, man. It looks so good. And it's a wide angle lens, but you can actually narrow it out so it doesn't have to be like it's got so many cool features on it, man. It's fucking phenomenal, dude. I was fucking shooting arrows and shit at it, dude. Like fucking trying to catch them in slow motion. It was sick, man. Yeah, like my and then like my you know what sucks is like, you know, I got the DJI Osmo, which is a great camera and it shoots in 4K and everything. However, my DJI Mobile 2, I think is better because it uses my Galaxy Note 10 Plus, which is a camera that just blows the other one away. So it's almost fucking useless, man. But I made these darts for hunting UFOs. You know what this is? This is actually a kid's toy, a little arrow, little bow and arrow set. You know, it's got like a little suction cup at the end, and I took it off and I made it all deadly as fuck. Dude, it's fucking, this thing is ruthless, man, you know, and it fires like a motherfucker, dude. This thing's so fucking sick, man. This fucking crossbow, dude. I know. And, hey, Kyle, Cons, Brent, Blake, what up, Alex, and watching you. What up, Vern? How you doing, homie? Yeah, where's Q at? See, it should be a fucking, you know, it's the right time for him, right? Yeah, I'm trying to do it at, you know, when it's, you know, I'll be doing it again later, or in a, you know, in the morning or whatever here for everyone else. So I just want to make sure I can get everyone on all over the planet, man. How y'all doing too? CQ went to bed. What the fuck? Why'd he go to bed? What the? Because he's old as dirt. Oh, he works at night. Oh, it makes sense. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, definitely tell him we said what's up, man. Come fucking join us, dude. That's kind of cool. That's what's on the tongue of the shoe is that fucking design too. That's sick. I got fucking UFO proof everything, man. I got it all, dude. It's fucking great. Anyway, yeah, so I'm probably gonna get off here, but can't get weed because the fucking virus pisses me off. Are you serious? You can't get any weed because of the damn virus? Oh fuck, man. Speaking of weed, check this shit out, dude. Do you know my fucking new pipe? It's a fucking dab pipe. It's all fucking silicone. Okay, so it's not gonna break. And it's got the glass insert for fucking dabs, and then in back, it's got the little dab pen, you know, or a little fucking dab wand. And then check this out. And boom, your little container for a fucking, like here I got a little brick of hash, you know, all in one. And it looks like a fucking little, so you can see like this little bee on there, a honeybee, all silicone in, and it's like a honeycomb. How fucking cool is that, dude? Right? The thing's fucking sick. I love it, dude. You smoke dabs, fucking Buddha, whatever, man. This fucking awesome pipe, right? Yeah, I know. This is shit. As a matter of fact, speaking of, yeah, I'm gonna get off here in a couple minutes so that way I can call Third Phase of Moon. So don't get fucking too late. Because every time I talk to them guys, we end up talking for like fucking 45 minutes, dude. It's always fucking late as fuck. But I always forget they're always, you know, they're 3 hours behind, you know. Like so, well, you know, like if I'm talking to them at midnight here, you know, it's 9 o'clock over there. So yeah, but it gets kind of like come over sometime. We'll rent you up. Uphill self-lighting. What was it? Yeah, they only deliver to everywhere but 2 miles from where I live. Yeah, that is sick. Yeah, it is. If it was self-lighting, oh, I know that'd be great, man. A little disc with a ball, and it had a little fucking beam of light that would shoot down from the bottom like it was abducting people and shit, dude. It was fucking sick. Damn, this hash is hard as fuck, man. Test, yeah. Damn. Oh man, they're on a fucking chunk of hash, dude. Shit. Get that. All right. Let me show you guys how this works. This isn't hash, by the way. This is dry leaf tobacco. Ooh. 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 Oh. Oh man, I get you right in the boo-boo. Am I live? But the things were real high up. I counted 60, but there are more look like satellites, but they were moving so much faster and were right over my house. Oh, probably Starlink, dude. Um, what up, Cobra? How you doing, buddy? Um, yeah, trying to get on live, but there's real high up. I counted 60. Yeah, 60. It's gotta be Starlink, because that's uh oh yeah, I know Tyler's back. He's actually been back, but uh yeah, I think Starlink has like 60 satellites, and they're actually launching more with it, and it's like a whole trail of them, and they just fucking just keep coming, dude. I haven't seen it yet, but I want to. I'll have to go out one night and look for it. Actually have an app, tell me exactly when it shows up, but I always got a million other fucking things going on. Um. Anyway, what was I talking about? Ah, fucking. Why'd I hit that damn hash? Anyway, I gotta get off of here. I will be going back. They were in groups of 5, and then 7, but the 7 I could see structure. Ooh, that's interesting. What kind of structure? Like, what was the shape of it? So were the lights weren't connected or what? It was half-inch long. It was like that, like at a fucking distance to scale. Like, well, if you're like extending your arm, yeah. Well, half-inch long, what? Like, rectangle, fucking pentagram, fucking goddamn octagon, what? Like, what it look like? The structure. Could you not see? Did you see sides or something? What up, Pepper Crane Wishes? How you doing? That's fucking this is a member of a UFO proof channel. Don't forget, you guys can go and join that membership and get cool perks. I'm actually getting ready to put out a new fucking video. Yeah, in fact, everyone actually got uh a clip, a sneak peek of the new UFO Hunter video coming out, which is fucking hilarious. So join fucking the membership, go subscribe to this shit, and hit the join button and pay some fucking money so I can get fucking paid. And you get to see all the cool shit, dude, like that. I hope I didn't miss the whole thing. Yes, you did. Phil Cox's daughter, Jessica and Kelsey Brown. Hi, everyone from England. Hey, what up from England? How you doing, buddy? Happy Easter. I don't know if do you guys celebrate Easter over there? I have no idea. I guess that I think it's like a global holiday, but I mean I could be wrong. I don't know. um, yeah, awesome. So it is exactly why I did it at this time. I normally don't do shows at fucking midnight. My lights were connected, but they were groups like red triangle sides was incomplete because it was dark. But yeah, like a step. Oh, that's weird. Yeah, it's Easter Sunday here. Yeah, I hear too. Happy Easter if you celebrate Easter. I don't know. I'm not particularly religious or anything, but I got mad respect for people who are. I think religion's a good thing. I think it helps people, and I think it helps us, identify the idiots. Yeah, I think it helps us pick out, okay, well, like and that, like it does for like Donald Trump. He's like, oh, these are the idiots that I need to get to vote for me over here. They're all in this one building with a big cross on it. They'll believe anything I say. Yeah, you either to each his own. Exactly. I just feel like they're simply they're too gullible. They don't understand. They're fucking all those people. Everyone who fucking every religious person is so fucking easily manipulated. It's scary. It's unbelievably funny to see how easily these people will believe anything. Trump comes out and says whatever, and they're like, he's like, look, I had the most people at my inauguration. It's like, look at the fucking picture. No, you don't, dude. And he's like, oh, and they believe him. They're like, yeah, okay, yeah. Like it's fucking funny how stupid they actually are. Like they'll just believe anything he says, and he says the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. Like every time I see him speak, I'm just so fucking embarrassed. And I'm just like, oh my God, how does anyone not know? I mean, like, how are people in the same room with him not freaking out, going like, this guy is our fucking president, people. What the fuck is going on? Like, seriously, look how stupid he is. What the fuck did we do? How did this happen? How did this moron get into what the fuck is going on? This cannot be real. Like, someone fucked up in the fucking future and fucking or in the past and stepped on a goddamn butterfly and fucking the Mandela effect happened and fucking fucked everything up and fucking as a goddamn butterfly effect, dude. See, this this is why time machines should be fucking outlawed, because someone fucked up. Some fucking kids built a time machine somewhere, went fucking back in time, fucking stepped on a cockroach, and next thing you know, boom, Trump is now president, and we're fucked. There's another timeline happening right now where everything's great. Look what we're stuck in. This is not real. Like, this man is so unbelievably stupid. He's like a fucking human cartoon. That's like, I can't even believe there's people like him. Like, I didn't know they made people as dumb as him. What up, Z-Rex? How you doing, buddy? Trump lives in Trump land where he's the ruler supreme in his own mind, right? Like he's such a narcissist retard, but he's our president. Like it's like, how stupid are we? How ignorant are we to fucking believe anything this man says? Oh, let's make sure we vote him out, right? That's all we can do. We vote for Biden. Hey, you know what, man? It's not Hillary. That should be his slogan. Hey, I'm not Hillary. That should be his slogan. Just remember, guys, I'm not Hillary. So, like, well, okay, I guess he's got a point. COVID-19 for Trump 2020, please. Right? Yes, everybody, please vote him out. This craziness with fucking just, I mean, the fact that we're just like he's constantly talking about shutting down our borders, like fucking always on the television. People believe whatever is said on it, but when you try to tell them the truth, they look at you as if you're crazy. I pity them, right? It's so fucking funny, man. Like just the stupidest shit that this man says and people fucking believe, man. There's another one. That's great. Everything going great. I don't like her. LOL. What up, Cindy Johns? How you doing? If you think if Biden becomes president, he will cancel moon landings. What? No, man. Listen, Biden believes in science. Trump doesn't believe in science, okay? He thinks he knows more than everybody on earth. Like he's like, yeah, I know it all. I know more than you. At anything, at any subject, he's like, I know everything about it. I'm the best. I'm tremendous. I'm absolutely terrific. I mean, I don't know if it's true. That's what people tell me. Like he just this man is just unbelievably stupid. And he just fucking lies and fucking bullshits his way through every fucking answer. You ask him a question and he never answers it like directly. He always just goes off about fucking building a wall and we gotta stop immigrants and shit like that. Like he doesn't understand like our country is fucking based on the Statue of Liberty. It says, give us, you're poor, you're weak, you're huddled masses and shit like that. Like he's like, no, everyone stay the fuck out. Like, we are not a bunch of racist fucking ignoramuses, okay? and he's making us out to be like we fucking like we don't want fucking foreigners over here. Like, yes, we do. That's what makes us so fucking strong, is that the smartest people from all over the world, the smartest and strongest people fucking pack up and leave their country and they all come here. That's why we're so fucking awesome. And to fucking try to shut that out is that's why, you know, we won't stay number one if we shut out having foreigners come in. That's what made us. That's what we are. We're the mutt. You know, we're like a super mutt. You know, every other country is like purebred countries, and we're like this awesome mutt. You know? You know, we're a little dirty, we're a little fucking scrungy, but we will fuck shit up if we have to, you know? And we'll fucking run a rabbit down like a motherfucker, dude. And fucking go all crazy when we see a snake and shit. Like we're that kind of mutt, you know? The mutt that would fucking jump on a fucking burglar for you, you know? That's the mutt that's what we were. You know? Now fucking Trump has turned us into a fucking chihuahua. You know? Just pissing everybody off. Everyone's just laughing at it, you know? Look how stupid it is. His eyes are bulging out and shit. You know? This dumb little dog thinks it can fight the big dog. Look at the stupid fucking, look how stupid it is. And they think they can fucking defeat anything, which they can't. You know? They're just too small. But they're so stupid they don't get it. You know? That's what, you know, or a pug. We're pugs, okay? Not only fucking are we too small, we think we're fucking big, we just get our asses whooped. You know, we're idiots who fucking can barely breathe, constantly fucking snorting and shit, spinning around. Yeah, that's what happened. Anyway, I'm gonna finish the cigarette and I gotta get off here. I know I keep saying that shit, but people start talking and saying stuff, and I feel like I must respond. He is just like Reagan, only Reagan was likable, where Trump is a grump. Oh, that's true, man. You're hilarious, love it. Oh, thank you, Daniel. Screw you again. Love my pug. Hey, hey, Daniel. You know, obviously, I know about pugs. How that just the way I described them, right? Yeah, it's fucking. I've had a bunch of pugs. I love pugs. Had pugs and chihuahuas, you know. But I understand how stupid they are. So it's, you know, I gotta point that out. That's what fucking people are, you know, like looking at us like, dude, like seriously, anyone right now in the comment section would make a better president than Trump, that would fucking have more education and understand more things than our president. And could probably, he literally, like, he doesn't understand how money works. Like, if you read the book Fear, the Bob Woodward book, the guy who's written fucking books on like the last 8 presidents, it fucking, like, he's like the editor-in-chief of Washington Post. You know, he's a super journalist and shit. And he straight up, like, fucking Trump was like, oh, okay, well, just go print more money. I give you permission. And they're like, what? He's like, I'm telling you, go and print more money. That way we all make a lot more money. Just go print it up. And they're like, you can't do that. He's like, sure you can. There's a machine that makes it. And they're like, yes. And they're like, he's like, well, go turn it on. They're like, what the fuck is this? Is this dude for real? They're just blown away. He's like, yeah, just go turn it on. Make a lot of money. Aha, I'll be the richest president ever. Like, he really said this shit. Like, he does not understand how fucking the monetary system works. He doesn't have a clue. He thinks that, oh, like the paper is valuable or something. Like, this is how ignorant the man really truly is. He doesn't understand. You can't just go and print money. That would fuck our whole system up. You can't just go and do that. But he doesn't get that. That's how stupid he is. That is how ignorant he is. So, I mean, on behalf of America, I apologize to the world. I'm sorry, you guys. And I hope we can get us out of this mess and this embarrassment. You know, don't think like I'm just a Trump hater. I used to love Trump. I loved it when Trump was on fucking like WWE and he was fighting Vince McMahon. I was like, I'll kick his ass. Yeah, I loved him. I'm not gonna front. Okay, I'm not like, oh, I just hate Trump. I fucking loved him when he used to kick people's ass on WWE. It was great. I liked him on The Apprentice. He's like, yeah, we did this. You're fired. You know, I was like, yeah, get him fired. Ooh, I'm waiting for it. I was like, yeah, you're fired, you fuck. I loved him. As our president, absolutely not. The man is an idiot. He's clearly a fucking criminal. He's clearly a criminal and commits crime after crime. And now he's doing it with just total fucking protection. But he rips people off left and right. And he should have been in jail a long time ago. You know, but he's rich, so he can buy his way out of it. You know, that's what's fucked up about our system, you know? If you got the money, you can basically commit any fucking crime. Look at fucking Jeffrey Epstein and all the shit he did forever before he went down. You know, it's just fucking... Fuck. Government doesn't have the ability to print money. The Federal Reserve is not the government. Well, that's true, you know, but it's not... The Federal Reserve controls it, but it's the mint that actually prints it, you know. So the mint does what the Federal Reserve asks them to do. Yeah, and he's right that the Federal Reserve is not part of the government. A lot of people don't understand that because they have a name like, oh, we'll call it the Federal Reserve. Okay, if some people are going to Federal Reserve, what's federal? That means the government, right? So, yeah, sure. You know, no, they're just like, no, that's just our name. They're just a private company. They're a private company. You know, I think fucking like NASA is more controlled by the government than the Federal Reserve. They like the government and Congress have fucking oversight, and none of them have the balls to step up and audit the Federal Reserve. Nobody does. I mean, there are a couple congressmen who, like, you know, Alan Grayson, who's fucking awesome. You know, he would go after him, and everybody else would just sit there because they pay everybody else off. You know, they try to pay him off, and he wouldn't take their money. And so they were like, well, fuck you. And he's like, no, fuck you guys. You guys are fucking ruthless. And you get, I mean, like, fucking, they just fuck with us so bad. You guys have no idea, dude. And like, you know, they every fucking 10 years they make our life suck. And for anyone who's poor, it's just bullshit. And you know, and when our lives are all sucking, all the fucking average people, we can't find work, we don't have can't get food and shit like that. The rich people are fucking living it up, dude. The whole fucking time they're just living it up, man. It's unbelievable. So it's like he's making it hard on us, and he's making it good and happy. They're all happy. They're all getting fucking paid. You know, like the bankers and shit in 2008. That, you know, before then they were just living it fucking up. And then they also knew, they're like, oh, that's okay. So one of us is gonna go down, or a couple of us might go down, but for the most part, all the fucking money we get to keep, and no one's actually gonna go to jail. Not a single person went to jail. Of the fucking, you know, these guys steal billions of dollars from us. No one goes to jail, and they get fined like nothing. And then now on top of it, we bail them out. Okay, if you don't make your mortgage payments to the bank comes and takes your fucking house away. All right. Well, the bank didn't make its payments to us, the taxpayers. The banks didn't make their payments. So we should have had the right to go and take our shit back. Not only did we not go and take our shit back, we gave them $800 billion more dollars. This is why no one fucking trusts Congress and shit. This is why it's important that we get people like Trump the fuck out and get good people like Bernie Sanders and people who are Alan Grayson, you know, and Nina Turner, people who will stand up to that shit. Like, this shit is ridiculous. It's a fucking joke, man. Wasn't Obama who did that? Like I said, political parties are a distraction. No, it wasn't Obama. It was Bush. Obama took it over, and that's the thing. Obama supported it. He was like, "Oh yeah, I support the bailout." You know, like, dude, they really had everyone believing that, oh, we're too big to fail. If we fail, the whole system falls apart. No, it doesn't. We don't need the banks. We don't need the Federal Reserve. The government could do it itself. Okay? it's simply because fucking people bow when they had the fucking the deal in whatever 1915 or 1916 or something like that. They created the Federal Reserve. Those rich guys are like, when you have money, yeah, money is their god. That's right. When you know when you're in control of I forget who it was who said, uh give me control of a country's money and I give not who runs the government. He's like, I just want control of the money. Once you have control of money, you have control of everything. And see, and they're smart enough to make it so, we control the money, but we're not held accountable by the government and basically have the right to do whatever they want. They have the absolute right, and there's nothing we can do. The only thing we could do is fucking audit them if we wanted to, and then we could shut them down if we wanted to as the government, because we have the power and the ability to create new laws. So we could create a law outlawing the Federal Reserve, and they understand this. And that's one thing, there's nothing they could do because they couldn't take away Congress's ability to make laws. That's what it exists for. So that's the one thing they couldn't do. So they fucking rigged everything else so they stay in power the way they are. And he's right. Money is the root of all evil. And that's why you got this rich fucking spoiled brat who's fucking never had a callus in his life. I don't believe any fucking, if every president should have at least have had a fucking callus. If you've never had a callus in your life, I don't want you being my fucking president. You don't know what work is. You don't understand work. If you don't have if you've gone your entire life and never had a fucking callus, you don't know what work is. You don't know what it's like to be a fucking average man. He's on a whole different level of fucking golden spoons up his ass. He doesn't understand. He thinks you need an ID to go to the grocery store. Like, he's like, you need an ID to go and buy groceries. Have you ever bought groceries in your fucking life? No. As we can absolutely create our own money. Yeah, exactly. The government could control. A lot of fucking governments around the world do control their money. We could totally, good night, Paper Crane, pay interest rates to a private entity. It's beyond stupid. Exactly. We're fucking paying interest on our own money. On our own money. We're paying interest on it. So it's like when we're like, oh yeah, we want to create the money. We're like, okay, you guys create it. And now we have to pay interest on the money that we created. So we have to make more money. It's so fucking ignorant, dude. Then these guys got us wrapped up. And you need fucking people who would stand up to them and say, you know what? Let's just outlaw them. So they can sit there and say, oh yeah, we're untouchable because of all these other stipulations and all these other laws. But if you just straight up, you don't have to make a law, trying to get them. You can make a law outlawing them. You could outlaw the Federal Reserve. And and who was going to do that? Was Kennedy wanted to do that. It was Nixon, a fucking Republican, the next worst president next to Trump. Nixon got us off of the greenback or whatever, and fucking and the gold standard, and made it, the bankers take over, got us like off the gold standard, which fucking Kennedy wanted to get us back onto like greenbacks and having government produce money instead of and not the Federal Reserve. And I guess he had a problem with them. And I don't know if maybe he was just like, oh, fuck them, they won't give me enough money or something like that. I forget, but yeah, Ron Paul talks about abolishing the Fed. Who was big on it? Ross Perot was like one of the first people to come out and talk about the Federal Reserve. And I remember a lot of people, were like, when they saw him talk, and he like rented the fucking like a TV slot for like half an hour at prime time or whatever on some big channel. And for that half an hour, he just sat there and talked about what he plans to do. And he's like, and he speaks about the Federal Reserve. And he's like, and that's when he told everybody, he was like, the Federal Reserve is not a federal, it's a private corporation. We don't have any oversight over it. Like, it's like, and people don't know that because it's, people were like, oh man, I thought the Federal Reserve was part of the government. And he's like, no, it's not. And he's right. But he was a fucking multimillionaire too. Fucking oil tycoon, You can't have people like this, these super rich people. Just you gotta put in some fucking work. And and I'm not saying just like you have to have a callus on your hand, you can have mental calluses like Elon Musk or Steve Jobs or one of these guys. These guys put in the fucking work. They understand what it's like to fucking work. They made a lot of money real quick because they were smart, and they got fucking mental calluses like a motherfucker. So I mean, those guys as well. But like Trump never had a callus. I doubt he's ever drove in a fucking car, dude. He's probably had a driver drive him his whole life. I bet you he probably wouldn't even know how to drive. That's why when he got to the semi, he's up there and he goes, yay! Like that's how you would drive a semi. Like he thinks that's probably how you would drive one. Jeff Bezos, exactly, yeah. Kennedy had balls. He wanted to break up the CIA, FBI, etc. See how that worked out for him. Yeah, right? Somebody fucking whacked his ass. Alex Jones was big on it and all up on Ron Paul's coochie for it. Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, he was right about that, though. The Federal Reserve was fucking corrupt as fuck. What up, Rapture? Ready? Happy Easter. Trump, when people have no bread, why don't they eat cake? Exactly. Whose boat is that boat? Like, he really said that shit. Like, it's unbelievable. It's so fucking embarrassing. I gotta get off here, you guys. Once again, I'm like, dude, I gotta call Third Base Moon. I keep forgetting. It's like 10 o'clock over there, But yeah, I gotta get off here. So happy Easter, everybody. Cindy Jones says, too funny. Thank you. Appreciate it. That's what we do on this channel. Just check out a lot of my videos, my playlists. They're funny as fuck. I'm the funniest UFO channel on YouTube. Hands down. It's not a comparison. Truly, there are no other funny UFO channels. I am the only one. But happy Easter. Thank you guys for coming and joining me. Third Phase of Moon, thank you for the super chat. Make sure you go and pick up some UFO proof gear. There should be a link for Teespring to go and get new UFO proof shirts. I just got the new design out. I got it around here somewhere. I can't find it. But check out the UFO proof sneakers. Boom. Guaranteed to kick anybody's ass. Once you put these on, it fucking straight up, dude. Fucking The Rock, you would whoop his ass, dude, in these shoes, man. They give you magic fucking powers. You be slam dunking and shit. Like, for real, dude. Just wait. I don't walk anywhere. I glide everywhere I go, dude. I'm like surfing a cloud when I'm just like, oh, yeah, that's how I fucking fly. I'm just oh, man. They're so fucking great, dude. Yeah. So, anyway, make sure you go and pick some of that shit up. Join UFO Proof membership on the channel. Join the channel. Get the special perks of the UFO Proof emojis and all the secret fucking footage and videos I put out. I put out sneak peeks of all the cool stuff I'm doing that's coming up in the future. You can see all that good shit. So go join the membership. Support me on Patreon so I can get fucking paid, because YouTube don't pay me for shit. And I spend all this fucking money and time and I get fucking nothing except fucking pure enjoyment from my fans. But I get no money except for you guys, man, who fucking hook it up. Fuck YouTube. So go support me on that shit. Donate to my PayPal, buy my merchandise, blah, 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 blah. Make sure you like, subscribe, all that good shit. I will see you guys later, all right? UFO Proof out. All right, later, you guys.